Good evening, teacher. Today I will discuss how to build a real-time data capture application using Debezium and Kafka. The, the data capture will change data capture or CDC. The first thing is what is CDC and why use Debezium with Kafka. Change data capture or CDC is a technique that tracks and captures database changes in real time. This approach is essential for building event-driven architectures or interesting real-time analytics into modern applications. The first step with this article is installing dependencies. Uh, to begin, we need Kafka Zookeeper Debezium connectors and the Kafka Python library. I will use Docker and Docker Compose to simplify the installation process. With this command, Docker Compose app detached mode, and the library on Python is pip install Kafka Python in a file main.py in the folder app in the repository. The folder database have the file my.cnf with log bin log server and server ID. The next step is the setting of Kafka and Debezium. To simplify the setup, we'll use Docker Compose to run Kafka, Zookeeper, and Debezium connectors. This is the file YAML with three services: Zookeeper, Kafka, and Debezium, and we use MySQL and add a new service in the file Docker Compose YAML, the MySQL image, the tag 8 and the port 33 6, other environment variables and volumes and network with KafkaNet. And the next step is configuring the database for CDC. For this, let's create a Debezium connector and start capturing changes from MySQL database, and use Debezium REST API to configure the network. And this will be configured Debezium to listen the MySQL database and stream changes to Kafka. The next step 4, is the building the consumer application, and Python consumer application can process the change, stream it into Kafka. Here an example for this, and the code in main.py here. The step 6 is running the application, and for this, once everything is set up, you can start Kafka and Zookeeper and Debezium containers using Docker Compose. Here I reset the containers and execute Docker Compose app in detached mode. Verify on Docker desktop here. And for example, request and response. When a new record is inserted into MySQL database, is captured and streamed is a message if Kafka. I have captures of for this in the readme file. Here pull the image of all container and execute docker exec it fast API Debezium Kafka MySQL in console bash. Execute MySQL minus u root minus p and insert root password and show the variables log bin, log format and server ID here. The next step is use the database created in Docker Compose YAML here in this line and insert into register, for example aliceexample.com and bobexample.com of the table users. Select all from users and this is the result. The next is docker exec is fast API Debezium Kafka 1 bash and ps aux grep Kafka. This is the response. And to response Kafka manage is JSON result similar to this with before null, after ID, name and other values. And conclusions for this article is building a real-time data capture application using Debezium and Kafka enable scalable and event-driven architectures. This tutorial or some tutorial to demonstrate the process of capturing database chains in real time and streaming them for further processing. By leveraging Debezium and Kafka, organization can unlock powerful use cases such as a real-time analytics, event-driven system, and data integration pipelines. You can find this project on GitHub. This is the GitHub link here with all files and I use. Thank you for your attention. Thanks.